Hi guys from Santorini, Greece. Right now it is 11:40, but most shops here are actually still closed because they mostly open noon onwards, especially I think because it's still winter time-ish, even though it kind of feels like spring already. So I'm waiting for the cafe restaurant behind me to open because I read from the reviews this is one of the cheapest food place to eat, and also the ratings are quite good. So I'm gonna have lunch first before I walk around Fira. Initially I was planning to go to Red Beach, but unfortunately looking at the map, Google Maps is not really helpful, and looking at the bus route, it is quite tricky to head there. So the plan today is right now I'm in Fira, which is one of the main city, main town. There's a lot of things here. Most people also stay here. I'm gonna eat first, then I'm gonna walk around for like 1-2 hours and maybe head straight to Oa to watch the sunset, and then head straight back to the airport, even though my flight is only at 9 p.m. at night. So better to plan ahead because, like I say, public transport here, it is a bit tricky. You cannot even find the bus map near the bus stop at all. So you just have to really ask around and figure your way around here. Also, first impressions, because I took the flight here, I was expecting some beautiful, majestic island landing view while I was landing. But then, what I noticed is actually in Southeast Asia, we are spoiled with even more beautiful islands. I find that Bali is much more amazing, advanced, and also easy to get around. And also, like years back when I was flying to Tioman Island in Malaysia, it was so beautiful, the view from the airplane itself. But over here it's like it's not really blue, it's dark blue, not really mesmerizing. The only thing great about this place, it's the very cute architecture of the buildings, because it's very rounded. So that's like the only thing that I find is cute. But apart from that, in terms of convenience, as a tourist, is this place really great to get around and very tourist friendly? Not really. In fact, like the whole of Europe, only very few places are tourist friendly or even clean. So, well, expectation meets reality, and that's like the reality of being in Santorini, Greece. One of my dream is to live in this kind of place, like live upstairs and work downstairs. So fingers crossed I'll make the dream come true in the next 5 years. So I am at Oya right now and heading to the bus, the 5:50 bus, because after that they do not have another bus until 7, and I need to change bus at Fira to go to the airport. So unfortunately I'm not able to wait for the sunset, and the sun is still quite high up, but it's okay. Most of the shops here are closed anyways because it's not tourist season yet, and I do see a lot of places they are doing renovation work. I think probably preparing for the tourist season in April. I asked the restaurant staff just now, they say that most places, most shops start opening in April, and today it's actually their first day starting after closing for winter. So I was quite lucky because the view was quite nice and it's quite comfortable also. I'm at the airport right now in Santorini waiting for my 9:30 flight back to Athens. So I'm gonna have dinner, which is another gyros which I bought from the same place because it's quite affordable over there, but this one is the lamb version. So I think my Greece trip, I have already had my fair share of like gyros, kebab. So what I like about here, compared to the ones that is available in Malaysia, they put fries inside, and it's really huge portion. See, as long as my face, and because of that, it keeps you really full for a long time. So I had lunch about 12. Right now it's like 7:49, and I'm still not that hungry yet. But I'm gonna eat my dinner. And then after that, I already got my boarding pass. Just now coming over here, I came with Asian Air. Right now, I'm going back with Sky, which is the name of the airline. So what are my thoughts on Santorini is that it's quite underwhelming. Is it pretty? Yeah, it's quite nice. In fact, I like it right now when it's low peak, even though most of the shops are closed. But then it's less people. I get like anxiety when there's like too many people and it's too crowded. I don't like crowded places, so I kind of like it, and it's a bit cooling even though in the afternoon it was so freaking hot and sunny. But yeah, I enjoy that part. However, is there anything much to see? Not really. I think like the videos that we see on the media, it's a lot of like glamorization. But to be honest, I think Southeast Asia has better islands with more beautiful bluish aquamarine colorish sea. So that is my thought. And also food prices are quite expensive for someone coming from Southeast Asia. Yeah, so that's my thought. Will I come back? Maybe, but I won't even stay like a few nights. I think like one day is already enough to look at the main like locations, and maybe 2 days if you want to go to every end of the island. But basically that's all. I feel that Bali, there's more things to see. The nightlife is amazing, food is amazing and cheap. I actually feel Bali is like way better, especially the resorts and the villas there. But the architecture over here, of course, it is very special. They always have like rounded edges building, and also the blue dome, which is actually not that many. I was expecting to find a lot of blue dome buildings, but there isn't that many. So that's my thoughts on Santorini. So see you in my next video, which I think this is the last video because I'm already going back to Malaysia in the next 2 days.